Hello, people. Thanks for watching this weekly Connect for elementary school. This is our first week of Summer of Science. I'm so excited. The kids have been excited, and I'm excited. I can't wait for us to decorate. Saying that, we are going to be decorating on Thursday, this Thursday, from 6 to 8 p.m. So if you can come out and help us decorate, that would be awesome. We're going to take down all the old stuff, put up all the new stuff. It might not even take us 2 hours, depending on who shows up, but we're giving ourselves that time frame from 6 to 8. So get off work, get yourself something to eat, and head on over. We are going to be learning from 2 Kings chapter 6, 8 through 23, and we're going to be talking about Elisha and the blind army. So we're going to start off at the beginning, and we're going to do our game just like we have been each week. We're going to do, if it works out, we're going to do a connect question to get the kids all back ready to go, and then we're going to do the lesson. So I believe this week it's Mike and Tanya doing the lesson. So it's a great lesson. It's going to be talking about Elisha standing on the hill. Everybody's kind of mad because they've heard that there's this prophet or this person who's giving away the secrets and telling where the king is going to attack next. So King Aram, I believe it is. Is it? I've wrote so many of these. I think at this time it was King Aram. Funny, I can't see it. But anyway, so here it is, King Aram. So King Aram's men, the king went to them and said, who of you is on the other guy's side? Like, who's giving away all of our secrets? And they're like, we're not. It's this guy Elisha. He can see us. God talks to him. God tells him what our plans are, and that's how we know. And so the king naturally says, well, let's go get rid of Elisha, right? Let's kill him so we don't have to worry about that anymore. So then they go and they surround them, and Elisha's standing outside with his servant, and the King Aram's army is around him, and the servant is shaking in his boots. He's so nervous, but Elisha's like, calm down, I'm fine. And then Elisha asks God to allow the servant to see God's army. So he calms his heart. He gets to see the army that's even behind King Aram's huge army, the bigger army that is God's army. And it's just amazing. It's such a great story. So we don't stop there. We continue on in our story, because so many times when God is punishing the bad people, or especially at the beginning in the Old Testament, when he's clearing out the space for his selected people, he has them just destroy everybody, right? Because he doesn't want them to start worshiping their idols or letting the evil people influence his people, the Israelites. So God usually has the Israelites just wipe them all out, but in this instance he doesn't. He has them kind of play a trick on him. God makes all of the King Aram's army blind, and then Elisha leads them into the town of Samaria where there's walls all around him, and then you're thinking, oh no, this is where he's going to slaughter them. This is where he's going to destroy them all. And instead, he makes a huge meal for them, and then God gives them back their sight and takes away their confusion, and they eat this awesome meal, and then they're no longer enemies, and they go on their way never to attack Elisha or try to get him again. So anyway, so it's a longer story, as always, because that's what I do. I'm super long. And after saying that, if you're Mike and Tanya, you have about 15 to 18 minutes to tell that story. After the story, we do have review questions that you can ask the kids while they're making their craft. And this week, the experiment, this iScience experiment, is a craft and sciencey. So each kid will have one of these, and they're just going to cut out their circle. And they're going to have 2 strings like that, and they're going to make this. You're going to have a hole punch. You're going to punch some holes on the side, and they're going to have it like this, right? And then on the other side of that, they are going to draw a fish. So drawing the fish, I used a marker first, and you can see through it, so it's not as cool because you can kind of see through it. So I would use colored pencils, have the kids use colored pencils, or have the kids use crayon, which this one was a crayon, just so they can't see through it, and you will see why. So then you're going to have the kids hold it on the side. If they have to work together, you can have them do that, but you're going to have them twist it 25 to 30 times. I've already twisted it quite a bit while I was speaking, just like this. If it's hard for them to twist together or on their own because their hands are smaller than mine, you can have them work together. But what you want to do is get some good twists in there. And then when the time is right, so I have this facing them so they can watch it, and then they're going to pull their strings taut on both sides and let it go. And see how it looks like the fish is in when it was going, the fish looks like it was inside this. Super cool. And then as teachers, you will explain to them why that is, how one part of the eye is still envisioning the bowl while this one is going in, because there's that little lapse, that little time lapse. So sciencey, it'll be fun. Then of course you have prayer time, Bible work, and that's it. I hope that this is fun for you. I know that our time is so short with these kiddos, so we're trying to pack as much in as possible. If by chance, if for some reason you don't get to this, just send it home with the kids. Let them know what they're supposed to do and send it home with them. They can do it at home if you want to spend some more time in discussion, because obviously the discussion is the important part. So that's it. Thank you so much. I hope to see most of you on Thursday helping us out, getting everything ready for the science, our science 3 months. And that's it. Thank you so much.